Rachel Notley and the NDP's second tax change on beer in the province has ruffled some feathers, which actually doesn't come as a surprise. Last week, I told you that the NDP changed from a graduated tax system on beer production in Alberta, British Columbia, and Saskatchewan, which depended on the size of the brewery, to a flat tax of $1.25 per litre, regardless of the origin of the product. And as a result of implementing this new tax, it's in violation of the New West Partnership Trade Agreement between British Columbia, Alberta, and Saskatchewan. The agreement states that new trade policy can't impair trade between the provinces, with a tax being a barrier. The agreement also states that there may be some exceptions to that rule, but they can't be deemed as being disguised as a restriction to trade. And now the NDP have promised grants to Alberta breweries only, which has the Premier of Saskatchewan, Brad Wall, concerned that his province's agreement with Alberta is being violated. In fact, he had his senior advisor, Reg Downs, give Rachel Notley's chief of staff, Anne McGrath, a call to chat about how the beer tax is going to affect his province on Friday. By Monday, Notley hadn't returned the call, and Wall went public with his concerns. When reached for comment, Notley lashed out and accused Wall of a political drive-by and said to pick up the phone, which he did. So Notley's reaction is either pure political theater or Anne McGrath is incapable of taking a message and passing it along. She also went on to get on her high horse and say that she won't be lectured by Wall. This is hardly the friendly narrative that she was spouting at the announcement for the Calgary Ring Road just last week.
At the end of the day, we don't get places if we take positional politics to be the way to operate, and simply engaging in how to find the best 30-second soundbite. Rather, there are a number of challenges that face our province and our country that are economic and environmental, for two examples, that cross borders and require us to work together in an engaged adult way where we share our different positions and we look for solutions.
Judging by the reaction to Brad Wall, the real underlying message there was that some leaders are more equal than others, but only if they don't have a conservative government at the helm and they're going along to get along with Rachel Notley. I mentioned last week that this new tax is going to affect interprovincial relationships, and it has now. Not only have the NDP kicked the hornet's nest when it comes to breweries, now they're violating a trade agreement and causing more unnecessary issues that could have been avoided by not changing the tax at all. The first change brought on a legal battle from Steam Whistle, a brewery in Ontario, who now say that despite the NDP's claims of leveling the playing field by subjecting all breweries to the same tax, that they're not backing down from their lawsuit against the government of Alberta. And why should they? Despite the tax being leveled across all localities, it's still unconstitutional, and freedom is something worth fighting for. For the Rebel.media, I'm Holly Nicholas.
Thanks for watching. Click here to never miss a Rebel update. Want even more of the Rebel? Well, click here to become a premium member.